the value of this is basically nil. No one wants cash. You want precious metals. Hello future investors and welcome back to another weekly episode. Now in today's video, we're going to be talking about gold versus cash. Now here you can see I've got my pile of precious metals on the left and I've got a big pile of cash on the right. Now for the purpose of this video, I have taken out this cash here. Now the total value of this cash here is actually £1,600. Now I've estimated my precious metals roughly, give or take, to be worth around the same amount, £1,600. So the question is, what should be more important here, the cash or the gold? What has more value over the long term? And what should you have? And should you have the gold or should you have the cash? As you can see here, there is a lot of money here. It's quite nice to hold, I've got to be honest. It feels very weighty, it feels extremely substantial. And the spending power that I've got in my hand right now, that isn't something you can deny, that I can pretty much go and get whatever I want with this cash. However, the value of this is basically nil. No one wants cash. You want precious metals. Now let me explain. The British pound, which is this here, has lost 47% of its value since the year 2000. Now, a pound today only buys you 53.45% of what it could buy back then. The inflation rate in the year 2000 was 2.96%. And the current inflation rate, well, that's sitting at around 8%. And it's predicted to rise all the way up to 13%. So what does that mean for your cash and what does that mean for your precious metals? Well, if you've got this £1,600 sitting in a bank account, yes, it's lovely to look at when you check your online bank account bank balance. But basically what's happening to this money is it's going in the bin, 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 in the bin. And the longer you hold that money in the bank account, the lower the value of this cash here becomes. Whereas if you've put this £1,600 into precious metals, such as gold, like a gold Britannia bar or a quarter-ounce Britannia coin, that money is not going to go down. It's going to go up with inflation. So you've got £1,600 here. With inflation, that becomes less valuable every day. So basically, you might as well each day just take £20 off, for example. Another day, £20. Another day, £20. Whereas if you put that £1,600 into precious metals, you might as well add value onto the precious metals, because precious metals such as gold and silver, as we know, is the best hedge against inflation. It goes up with inflation, not down. So this is why I'm such a big believer in precious metals, especially gold, because the value of it sticks with inflation. It doesn't devalue over time. Now, there are negatives to precious metals, as we know. The fact is, if you need money quick, you would have to go and sell your precious metals. You can't just spend it in a shop. You would have to sell it to get that cash. Whereas the cash here has an immense spending power. You can go anywhere right now and someone will take your money, whereas not everybody will take your precious metals. But we're not talking about spending money here on this channel. We're talking about saving money and investing, hence the name Future Investments. So £1,600, it does feel amazing, but it's pretty worthless, to be honest with you. With the current inflation rate, you are literally burning money. Now, for example, this £1,600 now might buy you a top-of-the-line fridge freezer that's got touchscreen. It's got the Samsung glass that you can press and it goes from frosted to clear and you can see all your wonderful condiments and drinks inside your fridge freezer. That would get you one of those for £1,600. But if we go just 5 years down the line, I can guarantee you this £1,600 wouldn't buy you that same fridge freezer because of the inflation, and that means the value of the spending of the pound will go down in correlation to what you can buy. So if you are looking to put your money into an investment to protect your wealth, put it in precious metals. Get gold, because as we know, gold has been around for over 4,000 years, and they say the best way to predict the future is to look at the past. And if gold has been around for 4,000 years, what do you think it's going to do for the next possible 4,000 years? So that's a little video on cash versus gold. As you can tell, I'm a big believer in precious metals. Having the cash is great, the spending power feels immense, and it's great to have that money to be able to go and spend. But It's dead in the water at the moment if you're leaving it in the bank account. It really, really is. It's up to you what you do with it, but this is my food for thought. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. I'd love to know whether you agree or disagree with me. And for more content like this, make sure you subscribe and hit that like button so I know you've enjoyed this content. If you do want to see more cash versus items such as silver and gold, please let me know in the comment section below. And if you want to see more of this content in shorter forms, head over to our TikTok and our Instagram account for those as well. The links for those are in the description below. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. And until next time, I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.